Welcome back to the Lineout Lab. My name is Peter O'Donnell. In recent weeks, we've seen referees clamp down on blocking or double banking obstruction in the lineout. But perhaps there's more to this penalty than people think. Before getting into it, please click that subscribe button in the bottom right hand corner of your screen where you get access to loads of additional content from me. Please also like and share the video to help the discussion grow. Thank you. Against Italy, Ireland were rightly penalised for both the front lifter and the back lifter getting ahead of the jumper and denying access to the defending team. Here as we freeze it, notice how both the front and back lifter, as they bring the jumper down, they get ahead of him and just block access for the defending team to disrupt or to tackle the jumper when he hits the ground, making it very difficult or easier to build your maul and therefore more difficult to defend. And last weekend against England, Ireland were penalised in this instance, but if we actually look back a bit slower from the next angle, we get a really good look at how it's very good work by Maro Itoje in particular. Notice how he will pull James Ryan towards the touchline, and then this is also combined with the prop or the lifter on the near side of the lineout, number 3, driving up on his side, and the two men who were in behind Itoje hitting immediately as Ryan is pulled from that space. So watch it one more time. So Itoje will twist and pull him towards the touchline, and the next two men in behind Itoje are going to drive into that space, making it very difficult to get them all going forward, but also making it appear like a penalty. It's actually a skill Itoje is brilliant at. If we watch him here against Scotland, and if we watch him here against South Africa, it nearly results in a turnover in this instance, as he's able to isolate the ball carrier and put him under pressure. So nearly results in a turnover here, and in the next clip against France, we can see how it almost results in a turnover by isolating the ball carrier as the maul gets broken up. So it's actually a great tactic if you're on maul defence to try and twist and pull that backlifter. And Ireland have actually been penalised for this before against Scotland, as we see here, and a week later they were able to return the favour against England. In both instances, it's a penalty for the defending team, as the referees deemed it to be obstruction and blocking. But it's very good work, and it's a very hard thing to pick up, as we get a good look at Ty Byrne there pulling Tom Curry into that space, resulting in the penalty. So going back to Itoje, he's one of these players who lives on the edge and often or sometimes gives away in penalties or free kicks, as we see here. But he's also the type of player that can have big moments for you and disrupt the opposition ball. As we watch him here around the far side of the maul, notice how he'll get in and give Sheehan a little nudge, probably a penalty there between himself and Laws, but it disrupts the maul and makes life very, very difficult. And as discussed with the main clip that we've shown where Ryan is penalised, he's capable of winning you penalties as well. So he's a great player to have. This for me wasn't a penalty, but it's a great example of what a player like Itoje can do. As always, thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts.